got off a planning meeting with Vigil, Colorado, and they want to put carloads of people together on the 15th and head down to Wilsonburg and protest at the sites. Yeah.
So you don't have any fireworks?
Where's this coming from? Yeah. What do you mean? The actual flyer? Oh, we're no concentration camp.
So that's what's called?
Yeah. We're a small campaign, loose connection of activists. We have a Discord server.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I watch your stream actually.
what's your name again?
I'm Dorian Gray. Hello.
Oh, I know
like
you,
the
Dorian.
book and photos and flyers. I started a campaign recently called No Concentration Camps in Colorado. We're we're seeking to form coalition with as many groups as possible right now. Form a united front for these 5 demands. Our demands are no further ICE expansion in Colorado, closure of the ICE detention facility in Aurora, divestment from private prison infrastructure, reinvestment into housing, education, and public lands, and an immediate special session of state Congress to address the other 4 demands. Our team right now is split into 3 different groups. One is outreach. I lead our outreach group. And then we have a team for protest and direct action. And we have a team for legislative and legal strategy. That team is coming out with some amazing stuff right now. We have legislation already drafted and ready for proposal that targets material assistance to companies that deprive Coloradans of their rights. And so,
like, for instance, for example, which companies might
Geo, Core Civic, Baptiste, absolutely. The 3 companies that are trying to open these 6 new detention centers and the existing one here in Aurora. There's a Supreme Court case right now that Geo is enforcing slave labor and under threat of solitary confinement. There are 316 cases of solitary confinement in fiscal year 2025 alone in this facility that we're standing in front of. And our goal on the legislative front would be to attack material assistance to those companies. So if you are a company in Colorado and you provide material assistance in the form of labor or in the form of supplies to a company within Colorado that is depriving Colorado residents of their rights as defined in the Colorado state constitution, you would face civil liability.
Awesome. Yeah. And so I will share the QR codes here. And I really appreciate you coming.
We have a Discord. That's kind of our main organizing center right now. I'm working on a website. We've got a website.
And they can find your Discord by searching No Concentration Camps in Colorado.
You can find our Discord most easily likely through any of the Denver protests accounts, either on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, or our subreddit.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. We're here. Thanks for joining us in Aurora, Colorado again, as we come together as a community in front of the Geo ICE Detention Center here. Free Jeanette Viscara, and all the others in this terrible, horrible place. So he was talking about 6 new privately owned ICE detention centers are planned for Colorado. They are planned for Colorado Springs, coming to a place near you. Hudson, La Junta, Burlington, Walsenburg, and Aurora. New one. And he talked about the demands that are clear. No further ICE expansion in Colorado. Coloradans don't agree.
Hi. I didn't get a chance to type you last night. Oh, cool. Hi, Carol. What's your name? Hi. I know. I had to be in a good financially to get back up here again. I'm in Springs. I'm not from Pueblo. I mean, nothing wrong with that, but because I've done a lot of community work there. Yeah. I'm all over Colorado. Yeah. Well, what's your name at the Strawberries also?
We don't ever really.
Carol.
These weren't there. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed when I was You're right about that. So I give you I really kind of did some stuff. There are 60 centers that are planning on doing coalitions. So you're like, is that? Take your beret, by the way. Are you guys?
Yes.
I guess it's something.
Anyway,
Maybe.
sorry. Yes.
But stuff like that. I don't know where the real. I guess it's like a reverse strategy.
Which one? Wait. In the red shirt?
Yeah, I got on that newsletter, so I am trying to.
Okay.
Have you done that?
Try to cause a lot of division with the brown berets.
Yeah.
So be careful with him.
Oh, nice.
Careful with him. I just saw somebody that caused a lot of problems with the brown berets. He's scared. He was with his brown berets. I told him to just like me. Brown. And a brown top. And he's got one of these too.
Oh, he's wearing
He's supposedly lied.
Okay.
He claims,
All right.
but he caused a lot of division.
I will, honey. Thank you. I really
I have
appreciate.
to say something.
No, I really appreciate that. Thank you. So, Evelyn, good to see you again, hon. Would you like to be a moderator? Thanks for. Like I said, we're in Aurora, Colorado at the Geo-Ice Detention. Jerry, how are you doing?
Okay.
Good.
Palestine to Mexico, these border walls have got to go.
From Palestine to Mexico,
From Palestine to Mexico,
these border walls have to go.
these border walls have got to go.
From Palestine to the Philippines,
From Palestine to the Philippines,
smash the U.S. war machine.
smash the U.S. war machine.
From Palestine to the Philippines,
From Palestine to the Philippines,
smash the U.S. war machine.
smash the U.S. war machine.
Free Jeanette.
Free, free, free Jeanette.
Free them all.
Free, free, free them all.
Free Jeanette.
Free, free, free Jeanette.
Free them all.
Free, free, free them all.
Hey everyone, his name is Fabian. Do we all want to try to do like a hi Fabian? See if you can hear? Yeah. Okay, I'll count us off. On the count of 3, hi Fabian. 1, 2, 3.
Hi, Fabian! Yeah!
No
Awesome.
están solos.
No están solos!
No están solos.
No están solos!
No están solos.
No están solos!
Te amo, Fabián.
¡Te amo, Fabián!
Genocide in Gaza, no genocide at home. Profit to the front range, we do not stand alone.
Genocide in Gaza, genocide at home. From Rafa to the front range, we do not stand alone.
Let's do it again. No genocide in Gaza.
No genocide in Gaza.
No genocide at home.
No genocide at home.
From Rafa to the front range.
From Rafa to the front range. Interesting. Hi, Larry. Thanks for the view. It shows that you are one of my #1 top fans.
El pueblo unido.
jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido jamás será vencido. El pueblo unido.
Allie, thank you. I see that you are a true #1 top fan. Thank you. I'm going to make you see that. Reclaim White Nation. Wow. #2 top fan. Interesting. Okay. So like I said, 6 new privately owned ICE detention centers are planned for Colorado. These facilities are by definition concentration camps. Concentration camp. Internment center for political prisoners as members of national or minority groups who are confined for reasons of state security, exploitation, or punishment, usually by executive decree or military order. Persons are placed in such camps, often on the bias of identification with a particular ethnic or political group rather than as individuals, and without benefits either of indictment or fair trial. That comes from the Encyclopedia Britannica, folks. Internet Immigrant Protection Team, no ICE in Colorado, showing up for our neighbors. Thank you. You're always showing up. We're always showing up. Community is showing up. Alex is
If you guys want to get closer to the windows, there are people here who can see us. They can hear you. Yeah, you can wave them out. Get as close as you want. No one's going to do anything about it.
a decade of what, streamer? Wow. You got this. We're so quiet today. Oh, I didn't know she was...
You're welcome.
Te queremos mucho, Jeanette. estoy haciendo lo posible. No estoy mucho en el social, Facebook, pero estoy haciendo lo posible. Estoy haciendo lo posible para educar a nuestra gente, que no hagan, qué tienen que hacer en caso que pasa algo con la migra. Y les digo todo el tiempo a la gente que por favor que tienen un plan para los niños, porque si tienen niños tienen que tener algo planeado para los niños.
Pues voy a hablar ahorita cosas que están pasando porque a diferencia de todas las administraciones pasadas está un cambio muy drástico donde ya la mayoría de la gente no importa qué tipo de proceso estén caminando para supuestamente hacer las pasos correctos, ir a sus cortes, ir a sus check-ins, ir a checar con Elisa, los que tienen Encobracer, los que tienen incluso residencia, ya están trayendo todo aquí. Ahorita no hay como reglas, no hay un rumbo, no hay discreción de quién sí puede y quién no. Cualquier gente que esté en algún tipo de proceso lo están trayendo para acá y quieren que los procesos los hagan aquí adentro encerrados. Entonces esto no se había visto en ninguna administración. Viendo entonces aquí la pregunta, sobre todo para nuestros representantes federales, es ¿qué están haciendo que no le están quitando el absoluto poder de hacer destrucción en todo el país? ¿Qué es realmente lo que están haciendo? Y necesitamos que ellos tomen compromiso. Ahora que están en los estados, la gente necesita ir a visitar las oficinas de los congresistas, de los representantes federales y exigir. Porque, por ejemplo, ahorita vinieron a dar un tour diferentes grupos de accionistas, forzan a la gente a que mantengan todo limpio para que ellos lo vean bien. Ellos nunca entran a hablar con nosotros, solo vienen a vernos por fuera como si fuera un zoológico, como si aquí adentro hubiera animales y no, somos seres humanos. No vienen a preguntar qué son las necesidades de la gente, qué es lo que está pasando adentro, si están las condiciones aptas para tener tanta gente detenida aquí. Entonces ahorita es bien importante que la comunidad se una. Yo sé que hay mucho miedo porque incluso americanos les están poniendo cargos de obstrucción, cargos de conspiración por querer defender a la gente, pero si la gente no hace nada, vamos directo a una dictadura donde Trump, cualquier cosa que no le gusta, algún comentario, se está metiendo con medios de comunicación, se está metiendo con todo mundo y el Congreso no le está poniendo un alto. Entonces necesitamos ver la mejor manera de construir fortaleza. Ahorita conoce sus derechos, es como para ellos es una burla, porque ellos no están respetando nada. Ahorita lo que queda para realmente ayudar a la comunidad que está detenida alrededor del país es ayudarlos a que tengan fondos para pelear y para poder pagar un bond si califican, porque la mayoría de la gente se está autodeportando porque no tienen recursos para pagar fianza o no tienen recursos para pagar un abogado. Entonces la comunidad necesita hacer algo, más que dar talleres de conoce sus derechos.
Hold on. Deja pues junto a gente aquí para que...
Gracias. Jeanette, voy a raise my voice.
Yeah, raise your voice, honey.
Jeanette's on the phone. She's got an important message. My sister's on the phone, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette. Hola, Jeanette. We love you.
Queremos mucho, Jeanette.
Ok, no tenemos megáfono, no tenemos micrófono, así es que...
Nobody has a megaphone?
Yo no veo.
Ok, primero diles que gracias por estar aquí, gracias por ser parte de cada lunes estar aquí.
Thank you for being here every Monday for the past 4 months.
You'll get it? Okay, he's gonna go get a megaphone.
Estas sí van a ser 5 meses de que estoy aquí y quiero agradecer a la comunidad que no han dejado solo a mi familia, no me han dejado solo a mí, pero también que están peleando por otros detenidos.
It's been nearly 5 months since her detention, but she wants to thank once again everyone that has been here, not only for her but for everyone else within this facility. It's not easy to be in there.
right now. She was mentioning to her friends, the Brown Berets, that we need to go ahead and, well, this is something that has been in the works, and I've seen people working around it, but basically just organizing around the fact that nothing is really being respected at this time. People will go to the check-ins to get the ankle bracelets off. They'll end up arrested. They're essentially having people fight their cases, but it has to be forcefully incarcerated because obviously it makes them money.
Incluso gente que tiene residencia, incluso ciudadanos que solo por su color de piel y su apariencia los están deteniendo, pero mientras investigan que tienen un estatus, los tienen aquí. Y eso creo que ya está violando cualquier derecho humano que tiene la gente. Ahora no les importa, están deteniendo madres y padres juntos sin importar qué niños se están quedando, sin algún soporte, sin su papá, sin su mamá. Está siendo muy cruel esta administración.
I think this is something that many of us are already aware of, but that, people are being separated, obviously, even with having the right documentation. There's very severe violations occurring. They're separating families and not worrying about the impact that it has, whether these kids have anyone to rely on, whether they have anyone to fall back on, and it's something that we have to keep going against because it's not right. I mean, if you're here, you just know it's not right.
Estamos viendo que también ahora ya amenazan el estatus de los jóvenes con DACA que llevan tantos años peleando por tener un estatus permanente. La gente que tiene TPS, algunos los están dejando continuar, algunos no. Y es parte de lo que el gobierno quiere, que estemos peleando entre nosotros, pero tenemos que ser más inteligentes y pelear en contra del sistema opresivo que nos está lastimando a nuestras comunidades.
They've been threatening people with DACA, they've been threatening people with TPS, and it's something that, we're seeing, and in a way, they're kind of trying to get us to go against each other. I think, honestly, I feel like it's really late into these things, and everyone just knows that you don't fight against each other. You don't fight whether you're a Republican or a Democrat. You fight because the system is oppressing you, more so specifically brown and black people. But you go against the system. You don't go against each other.
That's right. That's right.
Están deteniendo a los líderes, están deteniendo gente de los medios de comunicación para que no hablen. Qué dramáticos son los operativos. Están violando nuestra primera enmienda y vamos vía una dictadura si nosotros no paramos el abuso de poder de este presidente que está dejando incluso a mucha gente americana que votó por él sin empleo. La economía está cada vez peor. Está quitando fondos de la educación para nuestros hijos, está quitando fondos del medio ambiente cuando estos lugares como en el que estoy son focos de contaminación. No podemos permitir que siga con este abuso de poder. Está en nuestras manos, en nuestras mentes y en nuestro corazón hacer algo.
As we can see, the power that these people have in office is very clearly being abused. They're cutting the funds for Medicaid, they're cutting environmental funds, and we need to continue to fight back on it. Personally, I'm a little younger than my mom, so I'm not as go talk to your representatives or go do all this stuff, but
we're proud of you. We're proud of you.
I mean, it's not to be proud of me or anything like that, but it's just, what are they doing with everything that's been going on in Palestine for this long? The only thing you can really do is just try to protect your communities. I feel like my mom is a little more still lenient towards talk to your representatives, but it gets to a point, you call them, you show up at their office, and they still don't do their jobs. So
You're a smart woman.
Yo misma aquí adentro, durante estos casi 5 meses que llevo haciendo mi trabajo, porque aquí adentro también hay mucho para hacer. Tengo que estar educando a la gente tienen que navegar sus casos, estoy sacando testimonios, estoy dando entrevistas con los medios de comunicación. Para mí es bien importante ahorita presionar al Congreso, porque ellos sí tienen el poder de quitarle poder a Trump. Y es también nuestro deber moral empujarlos a ellos, no pedirles, no suplicarles, porque son servidores públicos que muchos de ustedes los pusieron en esa posición para que hagan el cambio en estas elecciones de medio término.
Internally, she's doing a lot of the work that really does make a change. For a lot of people, it's translating the documents, having them have, access to resources, networking with people. Being within these detention centers, you're blocked off by so many things. The language barrier makes it extremely difficult. Financially, it's super difficult. And it's something that she will continue to do, but as we can also see, a lot of people that are doing the same thing, they're receiving repression against it.
Pero también quiero que entiendan el costo tan grande que estamos sufriendo las familias al romper nuestro núcleo. No solo está sufriendo la persona que estamos aquí adentro al estar separada de nuestros hijos, estar separada de nuestras casas. Económicamente destruyen nuestras familias. Tenemos que ver la manera de seguir sosteniendo las rentas tan caras y pagando los costos legales, pagando fianzas los que tienen dinero para fianza. Mucha gente quisiera poderse quedar aquí, no lo hace porque no tienen para pagar su abogado, no tienen para pagar un bono y al mismo tiempo están perdiendo todas sus pertenencias que les ha costado por tantos años construir porque no hay quien se haga cargo de sus cosas materiales.
And these situations go ahead and put a great weight on the families that are affected. Not only financially, of course, you also have the very emotional aspect of it. Your family is broken apart. You don't get to see your kids. You don't get to hug your kids. The time that you see them is limited. It's on their books. And, obviously it also goes ahead and takes a larger toll in the fact that a lot of people can't afford the resources. A lot of people can't afford the bonds. And for many reasons, they go ahead and go through the auto deportation route as well.
Ahorita van a regresar los niños a la escuela y yo me pregunto cuántos niños no van a poder ir a la escuela porque aquí tienen juntos a su papá y a su mamá que no tienen quien los transporte. ¿A cuántas escuelas les van a quitar fondos porque el gobierno prefiere gastar billones y billones de dinero en abrir estos centros de concentración solo para tener ganancias, como si fuéramos una mercancía y somos seres humanos?
Right now, during this back to school season, it's something to very strongly think about. A lot of families, both of their parents are detained, extremely broken. These schools are also losing a lot of funding, impacting the way that, your children go ahead and learn as well. And it's just something to... ¿Quieres la última parte?
There's no one to take them. The parents can't take them.
And there's really... Hold on. Y también, and also, it makes it really hard. I've seen a couple cases where my mom knows of families in here, their children get repositioned, they get, fostered by another family, and a lot of families end up not being able to fully go through with it, and then it's a whole nother hassle of figuring out where they're gonna go, what they're gonna do, how they're just gonna live. Like these are children that shouldn't have to worry about having to father or mother their younger siblings either.
En 30 años que llevo en este país, donde han pasado diferentes administraciones, siempre como activista nunca había visto alguna administración que fuera tan cruel con la comunidad inmigrante. A veces yo me pregunto, ¿por qué odia tanto a los inmigrantes? Se le olvidan sus raíces, se le olvida que su mamá fue inmigrante, se le olvida que su mamá llegó a trabajar de housekeeping. ¿Será que se avergüenza de sus raíces y por eso odia tanto a los inmigrantes y trata de dañarnos tanto?
in my 30 years of activism, I have never seen an administration be so cruel. I think that a lot of people, they tie their hatred back to a form of embarrassment. A lot of us forget that our ancestors were housekeepers, they were janitors, they were blue collar workers. They did, the job that none of us want to do now. I think a lot of that hate ties into it as well.
Y agradezco de verdad que estén aquí cada lunes, que no han dejado a mis hijos solos, pero también sigo necesitando del apoyo de la comunidad porque los costos legales siguen corriendo. Ahorita tengo una deuda de $20,000. Mi esposo ya no está pudiendo pagar la renta completa porque ya no están los fondos que yo aportaba y necesito de mi comunidad.
Unfortunately, funds, will continue to be something that is a little difficult along the time. We do still have a debt of about $20,000 with our lawyer. We are hoping to have a response within any of these next couple days from I believe it's the 5th District Court. If we happen to receive something negative, this will be something that will have to be moved to another court and will take longer. We're really trying to figure out how to kind of navigate things because it also gets to a point when you're going through this internally of how much you can really sustain. You're isolated, you're blocked off in a cell, you're with people all the time, you never have any time to yourself, and we'll go ahead and see. My mom wants to stay here, as many of you know. She wants to stay with her community, but
we want her here too.
What is
We
it?
want her here too.
Of course. But we gotta look at the logistics too. But thank you.
We'll be
To
there for
everyone.
you no matter what.
That's right.
Thank you.
That's right.
Me siento feliz de que mi comunidad está aquí, que no me han dejado sola, que ya son cerca de 17 organizaciones que han parado aquí, que no han dejado sola a mi familia, pero al mismo tiempo estamos peleando por los demás. Tenemos que hacer que Colorado siga siendo grande, progresista, que defiende a nuestras familias.
And once again, she wants to thank everyone that has been here. It's been over 17 organizations that have gone ahead and hosted these vigils. We must continue to protect our community. As we can see, it's probably not going to come from our lawmakers. It has to be done internally. We have to go ahead and take care of each other through mutual aid, whether it be finding ways to feed each other, finding ways to get our kids to school, finding ways to just sustain each other, get each other out of the house. Please network with, families that are being directly impacted by this. I'd love to agree with my mom on the whole politicians debate, but we can see where we're at.
Y sobre todo quiero mandar un mensaje muy claro, que le pidan a los representantes federales, ahorita que están aquí en el estado, que venga una delegación a este centro de detención a verificar realmente las necesidades y las condiciones en las que estamos. Porque cuando vienen, solo pasan por afuera, como si esto fuera un zoológico y la gente fuéramos animales. Que realmente hagan su trabajo. Es su responsabilidad. Somos parte de sus comunidades, somos parte de sus constituyentes. Necesitamos que ellos vengan y vean las condiciones en las que vivimos en este lugar, que no tiene nadie que lo esté supervisando, que no tiene controles de sanidad, que la gente tiene muy poca atención médica, que si lo sacan al hospital, la misma gente tiene que pagar los costos médicos. Necesitamos que demanden que ellos vengan a ver las condiciones en las que estamos.
And one thing she wants to urge once again is to keep pushing your representatives. One thing that they are able to do, should be able to do, is to at least inspect these places. I believe I saw a video that Crow was denied access to this center, but they they need to be inspecting the medical care, the food that's being served, the way that they're treating people. And that's something that, you know, we are able to push on to an extent, at least I think. ¿Quiere la otra parte?
Y pues quiero decir gracias otra vez, la manera de ayudarme, de apoyarme. Mi familia estamos vendiendo playeras, joyería, y si quieren donar algo por mí para seguir esta lucha. Yo no me quiero rendir, quiero terminar esta lucha, no sé cómo va a terminar, pero quiero seguir ayudando a la gente que está aquí adentro, a la gente que muchas veces es olvidada, muchos no tienen familia, muchos han sido rotados de otros centros de detención y su vida es más difícil.
And of course, once again, she wants to thank everyone here. We will continue to fundraise. Right now, we haven't been doing a lot because we gotta work, and sometimes you just get like too caught up in your own stuff. But we will continue to fundraise. We're selling shirts. We have a GoFundMe. We have a Venmo. And on a more like my own notes, although you can keep pushing your federal representatives, there are groups that are leaning towards doing more direct action. Let's not forget that they have an office down in Centennial that could definitely, you know, use a little word or two, and continue to protect your neighbors more directly. Please go, you know, Aurora Unidos CSO, they do barrio walks. They go around, they let people know of what their rights are, as well as, you know, I don't know how many of you know like directly impacted families, but if you can reach out to them and help them out in the ways they can, please do so. But once again, thank you everyone for being here.
Thank you. Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette! Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Free Jeanette!
Chinga la migra!
Chinga la migra! Chinga la migra! Chinga la migra!
No yellow! No yellow! No yellow!
No yellow!
No yellow!
No yellow!
No yellow!
No yellow!
No yellow!
No yellow!
And I'm gonna teach you one in Nawa. That way it doesn't get removed off the social medias. But right now, no yellow! No yellow! No yellow!
No yellow!
Go ahead.
All right, give her the microphone. We love you.
Thank you. There's a lot I want to say. It's hard not to get emotional. But all of you, by all means necessary, protect your friends. When I get home from work, I'm happy to see my neighbors home. I get anxiety attacks. I don't know if you're going through it. Mentally, it's been draining. As an empath, as a person that cares for humans, what's being done to our people behind. And one thing that Jeanette pointed out, she says that when they come to do the inspections, they clean it up. They clean it up. They clean it up and make it look like nothing's going on. But as soon as they leave, it's back to us being treated like we're just animals. We're just savages. But yeah, they're pretty good. As soon as they know somebody's gonna come, they do that house cleaning, make it look nice, make it look nice. One of the things that Jeanette was pointing out, that they're not doing due process. They're being sneaky. They're not doing the things they're supposed to be doing. All the processes, all the courts, the laws, they're not following it. This is why it's so important. Yes, shame. Mamones. Putos mamones. It's another word that we say in Spanish, and it can mean in many dialects. Mine is motherfuckers. Motherfuckers. That's what they are. But she pointed out that she's glad we're still here. I feel bad that I haven't been here. But in order for us comrades to be here also, we gotta make sure that home is good. We're also mentally sane. Because this right now is draining. It's draining because you don't know what's going to happen. I had like 2 weeks ago, and I'm going to share this because I don't know if you're going through this. I saw, like I was telling Jeanette's daughter, I was teaching Zumba in this small town, Fountain, Colorado, because I'm from the COS. And I was just teaching Zumba, and all of a sudden these 20 white men, and I'm not racist, I love everybody, okay? I love everybody. But when you see 20 white men in freaking boots, cargo khaki pants, t-shirts, my reaction, and it's my instinct for my people to protect Jamali, who I am, for my people. I told the owner, lock it up now. Lock it up now. I even called my comrades. Well, I messaged them like, I might need your backup. But as us as community, if you see something going on, right away, do something to protect the people. So yeah, and supposedly it was just firemen. I couldn't help it. I'm not gonna take any chances. And one of the people said, it's only happening in Denver. No, it's not. Wake up. It's not just happening in Denver. It's just, they're very low key in the Springs and in Fountain. They're very sneaky about it. And that's why we're not able to get there right away to find out what's going on. So I don't know what part you're from, what town, but if you see something weird and sketchy, take pictures. I take pictures no matter what. Even if they're probably good people, I still take pictures just to make sure I caught something. I catch the plates, I take pictures, I do whatever I can to document. And I also document too because a lot of our people are disappearing. And it's sad that a lot of people don't think this is really happening. They think it's just like, oh, it's just AI. They're just saying that. They're just dispersing them in the ocean. No, it's not AI. It's sad that a lot of people don't believe what's happening. They really think it's just AI and it's all made up. They're not deporting people. Yes, they are. It's just sad how closed-minded some people are. They're not paying attention. They don't care. So best thing we can do is watch out for the people. Watch for yourself too. Don't do anything to, get you in trouble too, because you gotta go home too. I don't know if you have family. I don't know if you have bills and stuff, but what good are you behind? We need you here, okay? We need you here. But yes, that's what Jeanette was telling me, that when they have inspections, they're very sneaky. They clean it up. There's no due process. They're trying to speed up the process on the deportations, where people are not getting their courts. They're not following the due process. And she says it's very important and for us to speak to the representatives, the House of Representatives, Congress, to do more. And also too, she was pointing out that her funds are low. Her husband's barely making it to pay part of the rent. And she also pointed out that a lot of the people that they're scared to go to work. They don't know. They don't have enough to pay rent. Do what you can. Share her, GoFund. If you have other people's GoFund, share it. Just one person can do so much, can help so much. Me and Jenna go way back. Gosh, I think it was 2017, 2018, I can't remember. We go way back. And I was asking if I can be her right hand. I would make sure, this is how I know Jeanette, I would make sure she would make it safe to the church, make it out to wherever we had to go. People would try to talk to me, and I'd be like, I'm taking care of stuff. So that's how I am very close to Jeanette. I was her right hand, always with her, doing security. When I found out she got taken, it broke me. Like, I wasn't there. And I didn't know how she was taken. She was kidnapped. Kidnapped at midnight. She was just trying to finish her job and go home. Think about it. You're just wanting to go home after work, and then you get kidnapped. You can't go to your kids. Think about it when you're away from your family or you're alone. You have no idea what's going to happen to you. It just kills me. It kills me a lot that she's in there. Our people are in there. We have a heartbeat. We breathe. We're the same inside. Why? Why? Because we have more kisses from the sun? Why? Because we have more kisses of the sun? So the darker we are, the more indigenous we look. We're just animals? We're not animals. This is genocide of our people. It's genocide. And why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? Well, we all know it's imperialism, capitalism, money, and because he doesn't want, I guess, Israel to expose his Epstein files. Whatever that connections go, goes pretty deep, I heard. There's gonna be karma. Creator, abuelito, abuelita, abuelita Armun, abuelito, the rocks, Mother Earth Donasin. There's gonna be karma. Just what happened, just like it happened in the Holocaust. Those people that did so much. They didn't care how old you were. You're going to prison for what you did. So all these Border Patrol agents, all these people making money, profit, your karma is gonna be coming. It's gonna be coming. Again, Tiawi, which means Nawa, go forward. Keep going forward. Slaso Kamati, which means thank you. Thank you so much for letting me speak. I miss you, Jeanette. I'm trying not to get emotional. I miss you, Jeanette. Working with you, learning from you so much. It has made me also a better person, resilient. No one, oh my gosh, thank you. Just want to say thank you for being here, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
When immigrant rights are under attack.
Stand up, fight back!
Wherever we go!
Stand up, fight back!
Where do we go?
Stand up, fight back!
What?
Stand up, fight back!
Woo!
If anybody wants to speak, go ahead. Also, I wanted to say, it makes me mad what he's doing also to the disabilities, because some of us are, and I don't share this, some of us are on the spectrum. If you know what I'm talking about. He's trying to take all those funds from the children. I hate that man. I hate pelos de olote. It's the way. Pinche mamón.
Hey, I just wanted to introduce somebody here who's from out of town, can speak. It's Rosanna Cabone. She's the co-chair of the Communist Party. She's here in town for us to speak to us.
Thank you, everybody. I'm also from Los Angeles. As you heard,
struggle.
excuse me?
Center of struggle.
Exactly. So we've been involved as a party, of course, in coalition with many immigration groups, trade unionists, to curb and stop ICE from in our city. As you know, the raids were beginning, and the community immediately organized the red cards to pass out to the different neighborhoods and communities to be able to alert the community of what they can do and they cannot do if ICE comes knocking at their door. Soon after, the raids intensified, and with that intensification came the intensification of the fight back. And that's how we do it, right? That's how we do it. The fight back has taken on many different levels. There's the community fight back. There is organized mutual aid for communities who cannot go out into the street and get groceries. Anybody who knows of anyone is being helped. The mayor of Los Angeles immediately had press conferences whereby she presented everybody that was behind her, the legislators, the city of the commerce, the business community, the different community immigrant rights organizations and other organizations, the legislators, senators, members of Congress, members of the city council, members of the supervisors. At each one of these conferences, press conferences, she was saying, all of these people want ICE out of Los Angeles. And more importantly, she pointed out that Los Angeles was an experiment. It was a test run for the nation. And the importance that we need to stop ICE right there, here in Los Angeles, or right there in Los Angeles, because it was our responsibility to the nation that we have to stop it. We cannot allow ICE to take over and ICE to defeat us here in Los Angeles, because we know what the consequences are for the country. That's really important, when you know that those who make the laws are also fighting with our side. And so that was one of the things that's happened. There are other organizations that normally don't focus on immigrant rights, but are now posted up on Home Depots, any areas that are vulnerable, where immigrant communities are vulnerable. They've posted up and made sure that they do patrols around the community to make sure if they see ICE anywhere. They also patrol parking lots. They post up at the driveways to see if any suspicious cars. There is rapid response training, that once you take the rapid response training, you're added to a signal chat, so that at any time ICE is spotted and you live in that area where ICE is spotted, you immediately go to that area to verify if in fact it is, and immediately to begin to film. If they're taking people, ask for their name and their phone and their birthday, because it's easier to find them once they're detained. To be able to do that, they said don't interfere, because again, as people have said, you don't want to be arrested and then you're no longer being able to fight back on a daily basis, because the courts will ban you from being anywhere in demonstrations and stuff like that for a year. So they're asked to do that. We have this huge rapid response network. There are also another aspect of this is you fill out a form, so that they're documenting all of these attempts to kidnap and all of the kidnapping that's going on by the whole entire community. The other thing that's going on is, I don't know if folks have the ring door or whatever business thing, the camera, it comes along with this subscription, and you're automatically added so that you can get your neighbor's concerns, or somebody stole my package, or did you lose your cat, or things like that. Well, it's also being used by them to when ICE is around. They don't use the word ICE, they put an ice cube, and so that's another way of doing it. There's another app called Nextdoor. Once again, it's to join the community. It started way back, I think maybe almost 10 years now. That too is being used by community, the community that's normally not active, right? They're normally not out in the streets or anything like that, but they see the injustice. And so they also alert us about what's happening. The unions and the major immigrant rights communities have set up right in the heart of Los Angeles, the city. It's called Aurora Street, which is the first street that was established when the Los Angeles city was established. And it's Mexican American, kind of like just known as the Mexican American, the hub of it, now it's more like a tourist area. They set up Summer of Resistance, and all of the organizations that have been part of the May Day coalition that organizes May Day in Los Angeles has been asked to take a block of time and provide some type of training. So there's been trainings on silk screening, on the application Canva, on the news analysis and social media, how do you best use it, button making. So there's a whole variety of things, including music and dance. And then every evening they marched to the detention center, which is only about a quarter mile from this pop-up tent. So there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of fight back. Currently, the mayor and others filed an injunction. I think it's called an injunction, asking the courts to put a stop to ICE indiscriminately picking up people without probable cause. They won in the local courts, and now in the Ninth Circuit also upheld that decision. Now, clearly, it doesn't mean that they're going to stop completely, but we've been making efforts and a movement forward in that effort. What we find is that we cannot let up. Just this morning, ICE was back at a Home Depot, taking folks that were walking across the street from the Home Depot, and there's videotape of that happening. So the word is, and the lessons is, you can't give up even if you think it's calming down. And I think the most important message is that if you give up, they win. Don't be discouraged. Don't think that just because they're not being, they're not listening to the court, or they're not, there's no enforcement. Don't give up. That's the kind of stuff that they make you think that, oh, what's the use? Don't do that, because the minute that you do that, we will lose, and we cannot afford to lose this. We cannot afford to lose it for the immigrant community, for all of us, because when they come for one, they come for the rest.
That's right.
One by one, And what happens here in the United States also affects the entire world, as we all know. So, I'm just want to relay that experience and the message of not giving up, and use all, including, trying to point out to ICE and the police how they're working against the people, how they're working against their own people. Because in Los Angeles, there's a lot of Latinos who are on police, and you see a lot of Latinos on ICE, in ICE, and they think they're just doing their job. Well, that's what the Nazi, military thought so too, and that's what, back in the day when they were putting the Japanese in concentration camps would think, oh, it's just our job. No, they're coming after you as well. Just when they're done with the rest of us, they're going to come after you, and trying to convince them that it's against their best interest to follow those kinds of orders. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm also from LA.
Yeah.
And I am doing the Home Depot patrols, and I got all the signal chats about today, this morning. So the thing I want to